Welcome to the deep dive. Today, we're tackling something pretty universal for businesses. Finding great talent. It's tough out there.
It really is. Super competitive.
And it's not just finding them, right? It's the cost.
Yeah.
High turnover, recruitment, it all adds up, sometimes in ways you don't even see at first.
Those hidden costs can be killers.
Exactly. So our mission today is to explore a different approach. Some companies are using offshore staffing. We're looking at insights from a company called RadarHire and also a specific solution kit they have for legal staffing in Florida.
Right. And the big question we want to unpack is, how does this model actually deliver? They talk about big cost savings, efficiency, but does it compromise quality? Especially in fields with lots of rules, like law. What are the real benefits?
That's the core of it. Let's start by setting the scene. I mean, finding top people in areas like AI, digital marketing, even admin roles.
Yeah.
It feels more competitive, more expensive than ever.
Oh, absolutely. And the numbers really paint a picture. Take the legal sector in Florida, for example. Our sources say, get this, 73% of law firms there are facing critical staffing shortages.
73%.
Yeah. And it's not just an annoyance. It translates to, on average, about $240,000 in lost revenue per year for these firms.
That's huge.
It is. And look at a legal assistant, average salary in Florida, around $61,000 a year. But the turnover, 68% within 18 months.
That constant churn must be draining.
Totally. And then pile on those hidden costs we mentioned. Recruitment can be, what, 15, 25 grand per hire?
Easily.
Plus training time 3 to 6 months before they're fully up to speed. Then benefits, payroll taxes, another 35% on top of salary, office space, equipment, lost productivity when someone leaves.
So the real cost is way, way higher than just the salary number.
Exactly. It really makes you ask, what is the true cost of hiring the traditional way? It's often much more than people realize.
Okay, so those hidden costs really highlight the problem. This is where RadarHire comes in, right? Their pitch is connecting businesses with high-performance offshore talent to save. Well, they say up to 80% on hiring costs without sacrificing quality.
Up to 80%. That's a big number.
It is. It makes you wonder, okay, how? How do they make finding elite talent offshore easy and save that much money?
Right.
Where do the savings actually come from?
Well, what's interesting is their focus. They really zero in on 3 main categories: artificial intelligence, digital marketing, and virtual assistants.
So specific high-demand areas.
Right. And they stress that everyone is vetted through their own proprietary hiring process, so they build up real expertise in those niches.
Okay, so let's dig into that talent pool.
Yeah.
What kinds of specific roles are we talking about within AI, for instance?
Yeah, it's pretty specialized stuff. For AI, it's not just basic roles. They list machine learning engineers, AI research scientists, data scientists focused on AI and predictive analytics, NLP engineers, that's natural language processing, computer vision engineers, AI solutions architects, even AI product managers, plus AI automation engineers dealing with RPA and AI integration, and AI data engineers.
Wow, that's a serious lineup of technical skills. What about digital marketing?
Similar depth there: website developers, SEO specialists, PPC and paid ads managers, graphic designers, social media managers.
The usual suspects, but probably highly skilled.
Exactly. Also content marketing strategists, email marketing specialists, digital marketing analysts, affiliate managers, specialists in AI-powered marketing automation, e-commerce marketing, and video editors too.
Got it. And virtual assistants.
They specifically mention executive assistant and administrative assistant roles. But the key takeaway here is the breadth and, frankly, the sophistication of these roles, especially in cutting-edge fields.
And the sources mention they do other things too, broader staffing.
Yeah, they also offer things like IT outsourcing, mobile app development, medical nursing, design engineering, data entry, multimedia. Shows the scale they're operating at.
Right. So they talk about making it all seamless. If I'm a business owner listening, how does this actually work? They have a 4-step process on their site.
Seems straightforward.
Step 1 is defining your needs. You work with your team, get really clear on the skills, experience, what the role needs to achieve.
Makes sense. You need that clarity up front.
Then step 2, they present you with a short list. Pre-vetted people, their elite talent, ready for you to interview.
So they do the initial filtering for you, saves time.
Step 3 is the onboarding. Once you pick someone, they handle the contracts, setup, making sure it's a smooth start.
That's often a pain point, the admin side of hiring.
Totally. And then step 4, get to work. The idea is you can scale up, boost efficiency, drive growth, and hopefully see those cost savings they mentioned.
Their tagline is something like, hiring top remote talent shouldn't be complicated.
Right. Trying to simplify it.
And beyond just making the hiring process easier, there are some core advantages they highlight for this virtual staffing model. Well, first, talent on demand. Getting access to skilled people exactly when you need them, with flexibility.
So not necessarily a full-time permanent hire right away.
Could be, but also flexibility. Second, cost effectiveness. It's not just lower salaries, it's tapping into that global talent pool, reducing overheads, office space, local benefits packages, etc.
Okay.
And third, they mentioned 24/7 support, guaranteeing service continuity, quick responses, making it feel like the support is right there, even if they're geographically distant.
That support aspect is interesting. It feels like it's not just about finding a person, but changing how you access skills and run things.
Exactly. It's a shift in operational thinking.
But here's the kicker for me, and probably for a lot of listeners.
Yeah.
Quality. How do they really ensure elite talent and smooth integration when you're hiring remotely? They talk about this proprietary process, Radar Match. What is that?
Yes, the Radar Match engine. This seems to be their answer to the quality question. It's a detailed 7-step vetting process.
7 steps. Okay, break it down for us.
All right. Step 1, talent needs discovery. It starts with a 30-minute call. They dig deep core skills, soft skills, what success looks like in the role, time zones, communication style, culture fit, how much autonomy the person needs.
So way beyond just a job description.
Much deeper. Step 2, strategic role mapping. They build a custom role scorecard that's the detailed job description, plus KPIs, key performance indicators, define the benchmarks for skills, technical, and soft. And they use AI to help filter resumes initially.
Using tech smarts.
Step 3, global sourcing and vetting. This is the core Radar Match part. They source candidates from their networks, use AI for initial resume parsing, but then manually vet resumes. Crucially, they do structured video interviews, checking communication, professionalism, how they handle situations. Then come technical assessments, coding tests, marketing tool tests, admin skills tests, whatever fits the role, plus gathering work samples, portfolios.
So proving the skills, not just claiming them.
Exactly. Step 4, candidate shortlist presentation. Within 7-10 business days, you get 2-3 candidates. And it's a full package. Video interview notes, behavioral assessments, test results, portfolio links, and their own recommendation scorecard explaining why they chose these people.
That sounds pretty comprehensive.
It is. Step 5, client interviews. They set up the interviews for you, give you guides, help you debrief after, and assist with the final decision.
Taking the coordination burden off.
Step 6, seamless onboarding. They handed the offer letter, background checks, setting up payroll, ensuring local tax compliance, even helping with equipment if needed.
Wow, okay. That covers a lot.
And finally, Step 7, ongoing talent management. It doesn't stop at the hire. You get a dedicated client success manager, monthly check-ins on performance, time tracking, productivity monitoring, and a fast replacement guarantee if things don't work out.
That guarantee is important. So it really sounds like an end-to-end service designed to tackle those common hiring headaches, especially the vetting and onboarding parts.
Definitely seems like more than just finding a name. It's about ensuring the fit and integration.
Right. Now let's bring this back to that specific example of the Florida law firms.
Yeah.
You mentioned the huge staffing shortages, 73%.
Yeah, and the massive lost revenue.
So how does this model stack up financially in that specific high-stakes context?
This is where it gets really concrete. For a legal assistant, remember we said the average total annual cost for a local hire in Florida, including all those hidden costs, is around $85,970, according to the source.
Okay.
The average annual cost for a Radar Hire legal assistant, $26,400.
Whoa. That's a big difference.
It's huge. Nearly $60,000 saved in the first year. That's a 60 to 66% cost reduction.
60 to 66%.
Yeah. And thinking bigger picture, that's not just trimming costs. It fundamentally changes the firm's finances, turns a big fixed cost into something more flexible, scalable. It unlocks potential for growth, reduces risk.
Okay, the numbers are compelling. But again, law firms, they have strict rules. Florida bar compliance.
Yeah.
How is quality maintained? How do they handle the regulatory side?
Absolutely critical point. And the source material indicates Radar Hire addresses this directly. They have a Florida bar compliance framework.
What does that involve?
It includes things like an ethical requirements checklist, making sure the setup complies with rules on supervising non-lawyer staff, client confidentiality, preventing unauthorized practice of law, ensuring competent representation, all the key stuff.
Hmm.
They also provide required documentation templates, confidentiality agreements, supervision protocols, guidelines for client communication, data security rules, defining the scope of work clearly.
So practical tools to ensure compliance.
Exactly. And they mandate specific technology requirements. Secure communication platforms, encrypted file sharing, VPNs, time tracking software, proper document management systems. It's all designed to maintain both compliance and the quality of work.
And are there actual results? Do we have examples of firms using this?
Yes, the source kit gives some compelling case studies from Florida. A Tampa personal injury firm, for instance, saved $148,000 a year. That's 66% reduction. They reinvested it in marketing, grew revenue 28%.
Wow. Reinvesting the savings.
Exactly. A Miami estate planning firm saved $101,000 or 62%. They used it to expand their services, increase client capacity by 35%.
That's significant growth.
And a Jacksonville corporate law firm saved $113,000, 67%. The interesting thing there, it improved work-life balance, cut partner overtime by 60%.
So it's not just about the money. It can impact the firm's culture and well-being, too.
Precisely. These examples really drive home the so what. It's cost-cutting, yes, but it enables reinvestment, expansion, better services, and even a healthier work environment. Strategic staffing as a growth lever.
Okay, so we've seen the process, the vetting, the cost savings, the compliance aspect. Beyond just the how, what's the bigger picture? What's the underlying mission for a company like RadarHire?
Well, based on their materials, their mission seems built on 4 pillars. First, empowering business owners, giving them access to top remote talent so they can scale efficiently, profitably.
Right.
Second, supporting elite talent worldwide, connecting these skilled professionals with good opportunities regardless of geography, kind of a win-win.
Makes sense.
Third, enhancing work-life balance, helping entrepreneurs and their teams focus on high-value work, leveraging remote collaboration. That Jacksonville example fits here.
Yeah, definitely.
And fourth, staying ahead of the curve, continuously finding and vetting talent in those fast-moving areas like AI and digital marketing so their clients stay competitive.
So it really positions itself as a comprehensive solution for, well, the challenges of modern staffing, aiming to change how businesses operate and access skills globally.
That seems to be the goal, yes.
All right, well, that wraps up our deep dive into this offshore staffing model. We've explored how this kind of approach aims to tackle staffing shortages, offer pretty significant cost savings, potentially up to 80%, and provide access to a vetted, specialized workforce, even in complex fields like law.
It really is about trying to scale smarter, build a strong team without quite so many of the traditional hiring headaches. And this whole discussion, I think, shows how rethinking talent acquisition, looking beyond traditional borders, can really unlock financial and operational benefits. It shifts staffing from just being a cost center or a bottleneck into potentially being a driver for growth.
Strategic advantage.
Exactly. Which leaves a question for you, the listener. In this globalized digital world we're in, how might looking beyond your immediate geography for talent open up totally new possibilities for your business? What untapped pools of skill might be out there waiting?
That's a great thought to end on. And interestingly, the source mentions RadarHire even has a quick hiring needs quiz on their site. If you're unsure where to start, might offer some clarity in just a minute.